Assalamualaikum, my name is NAZIRAH and I'm from Optometry program. My presentation title is Test of Visual Perception, 4th edition, a need for new normative standard for measuring visual perception skills in B40 Malaysian preschool children. This test is a widely used instrument to assess perceptual abilities in children via 7 subtests. Its scoring is standardized in the US. Thus, question remain if it can be applied universally to other populations. According to previous studies, the score differs between countries and those from low socioeconomic level is most likely will do poorly. These abilities also influence how well students in subjects like reading and mathematics. Moving to methodology, this was a cross-sectional study and conducted on B40 preschool aged 5 to 6 years old through convenience sampling. Data from 35 subjects with a power of 82% were collected with G-power calculation. Questionnaires are distributed to legal guardians and subject with diagnosed physical, pathological, cognitive problem was excluded. Vision screening that include dystonia and stereoacuity level carried out on all children. Subject that failed screening test using Lia symbol chart, near Lia symbol card, and Frisbee chart test were excluded from the study. For TVPS4, the test duration for each subject is 30 minutes. Each correct answer is scored 1 point and each subtest will end when 5 subjects in a row answered incorrectly. A raw score is obtained for each subtest by adding the number of items answered correctly. The score was then changed to scale score and standard score. One sample t-test was used to compare means and standard deviation scale score for each subtest and standard score of TVPS4 among study subject and US norms. We can see that for both results, the study subject scored significantly higher than US norm. So on the right is a comparison of TVPS4 score distribution ranges where study subjects have a higher range compared to US norm. These show that the normative values between the two samples are not equivalent. 54.29% of the sample had total score higher than one standard deviation from the US mean compared to 20% for the sample US norm. It means more than half of the subjects scored better than 84% of US subjects. 35.71% of the study subjects scored better than 50% of US subjects. No sample had an overall score lower than one standard deviation from the US mean compared to 20% for the US normative sample. This strengthened the justification why the study sample cannot use this norm as a comparison and the new norm according to the study population should be used. From the result, it can be observed that there is difference between US norm and study subject score. This result was obtained considering first, difference in preschool education goals between the two countries. In Malaysia, the goal is closely related to these skills, which emphasize in 6 tunjang utama by KPM, including special time allocation and integrated learning, compared to the US, which emphasize play-based approach. Next is differences in parenting style. Previous study have reported that Asian parents show an authoritarian style. Children in Malaysia are brought up with strict discipline, and this speculated to be a factor in children in Malaysia is able to score higher. A different situation is seen in the US landscape, where the upbringing of children is more open and this indirectly reduces academic stress in the US children. Lastly, differences between the study subject in Malaysia and the US. The probability of meeting a subject who is not diagnosed with a learning disability that will pull norm value down is lower in Malaysia compared to the sample of US norm. In conclusion, this study provides TVPS4 normative data for B40 Malaysian preschool children for future reference. Data obtained showed study subjects scored better than US norms. That's all from me. Thank you.